Hi students, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to our Introduction to Mathematics class. I just wanted to go through a few things with you. Before we get started, you'll probably, when you log in, you'll see that my name has changed, hopefully, to Collier. This was my name when I graduated graduate school from Appalachian, and they have yet to fix it. So hopefully they'll get it fixed soon, but if not, we'll just go with it. Anyway, so let's get a look at things. So this is Introduction to Mathematics. We're going to cover several things throughout the semester. The main ones being finance, probability, and statistics. That's something that we are supposed to cover in this course. Then these last two, they could change. We may do some things on history of math, set theory, and geometry applications. That's my idea right now. Like I said, it could change. But these first three are definitely set in stone for us. So a few things here. Under the course information, there's my real name. And you'll see my email here too. And if they haven't changed it, we'll use the old one for the time being. I don't work on campus. I actually live over in West Jefferson, which I could come to campus, but I'm strictly online instructor. So the best way to contact me is by email. And I usually respond pretty quickly. So shoot me an email and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Here's a little welcome you can click on, and it'll take you to some more information and a little welcome from me. And then after that, I put a first day of class tab in here, and that just tells you what you need to do the first day of class. Read the syllabus carefully. So here's an idea of what your syllabus will look like. Take a quick look at the course page and the calendar, and we'll go over that. Watch this video. Access Hawks. And we'll talk about that, and email me if you have any questions. So that's pretty much what you need to do the first day of class. The next thing on here is the calendar. I'll come back to that. Under the Resources tab, there's announcements. Any announcements that I might put on here during the semester, you'll be able to go here and look at those. Then there's some things here for how to sign into Hawks and some handouts and everything. Hawks is the supplemental program that we'll be using to do a lot of our work. So you'll use it to do your homework. Also, most tests will be in there. And it's pretty easy to go through. But there is a little document here that you can click on that will tell you how to sign up. There will be a link on our page here, just below announcements, that you'll follow and use that to sign up for Hawks. And then if you want to go to this site here and click on this little dashboard and beyond video, that'll show you how to navigate through Hawks. Don't go to the account creation video that was on that page because it's different from how to sign on from As You Learn. So be sure and use this file right here. Then, let's see. So your assignments will be video lectures. There will be video lectures for every section that I've created. And you'll be able to go to those. I'll give you an example. And watch them. And it is required for you to watch these videos. It's 10% of your grade for you to watch all these videos. So easy 100s there. Most of them are 15, 20 minutes. You might have the occasional 30 to 45, but most of them are under 30 minutes, okay? But check those out and make sure you give yourself ample time before the due date, and I'll explain that more too. So the other types of assignments are homeworks, which we talked about. Those are in Hawks, excuse me. Then there's labs. The labs are located here in As You Learn. And the first one is called Budget and Cash Flow. It's going to require you to use Excel. Well, maybe not that one. I think the lab 2 does. But make sure that you're using the downloaded version of Excel 365, which you can get from campus. So be sure to contact IT if you're not sure how to access that. The labs have due dates. If you ever have any questions on them, let me know. Some of the labs, I've got videos embedded in them to help you know what to do. I think this one does. Yep. So some of the labs have extra videos on top of the regular instructional videos in case you need help with the lab. And then if you need more, just let me know. Okay, and then there's tests and projects. Also under the labs tab, which I should probably call labs/topics, you'll have some projects that you'll be doing towards the end of the semester. Not right now, but we'll focus on them a little bit more later. Here are all the handouts. Now, let me explain this. When you watch your video, there's stuff that you need to know for the section, and there's examples. These handouts have everything that you need to know for that section and the example already written for you, so that you don't have to write down everything when you're taking notes. You just fill in the space for the example. And I put all of these in one space. This is for the entire semester. So that way you can download this file. If you don't have a printer, you can go to a local printing office and print those out very easily and quickly and not have to worry about going to a printer all the time. You can click here to learn a little bit about me if you like. And let's go back to the calendar. So the calendar is different from this calendar over here. This calendar will show you your due dates, yes. This calendar I type out specifically so you have an idea of what to do when. So this is what I recommend. I know you don't officially go to class and we don't have official meeting times, but this is when I recommend that you watch the videos, take notes, do your homework, do the labs and everything. And then the due dates are also on here in bold. So you can see the first day is just this introductory stuff. And so tomorrow, you'll start working on the first lesson. And so understanding personal finance, you'll go here under the finance tab, and here it is. And hopefully you already have the handouts printed. I've got them by unit too if you want that, so that you can go ahead and start taking notes on that. And then after you watch the video, go ahead over and do the Hawks homework. I recommend you do the homework before you work on the labs. The labs are a little bit more intensive and applied, so the homework will kind of give you practice before you try to do something a little bit more difficult. With the homework, there are lessons, practices, and certifies. Now, you're not required to go through the lesson and the practice if you can pass the certify the first or second time. If you're struggling on the certify, it will automatically send you back and make you do the practice. There's also, in the practice, there's examples as you go through that will help you understand how to work the problems. So if you're not sure about a topic, you definitely want to do the practice before you go over to the certify. The certify will give you the grade, but the practice will prepare you for the certify. And then you can see here I've got on Wednesday that you should start on the lab. On Thursday, you should start on section 9.2, and the 9.1 homework is due. So this homework is due on Thursday. For the most part, homeworks are due on Thursdays unless there's something weird with the calendar, like Thanksgiving that throws it off, or a test or something that throws it off. So use the calendar, and I've got asterisks on here, little stars, that if something's due on a non-normal day. Labs are usually due on Mondays, unless there's something different, like here where Labor Day was on Monday. So you'll do, my expectation would be that you would complete or at least start on Lab 1 on Wednesday, August 9th, and finish it up by the 24th and turn it in. So that's a little introduction to your calendar. Print this out, use it as a planner. If anything changes, I will let you know immediately. Homework completion is required. Labs are required. Everything is required. I do not accept any late work at all. Now, to compensate for that, because I realize that occasionally something will come up, I do drop a lowest homework and a lowest lab and a lowest video lecture at the end of the semester. Okay, so if you get a 0 in each of those categories at some point during the semester, they will drop, or your lowest grade, whatever it is, will drop. Tests, you can make up one test if you have a very good reason, and only one test during the semester. If you miss more than one, it is highly unlikely that you'll get to make it up. And since tests are 40% of your grade, that 0 being 10% of your grade would be a big deal. So be sure that you use the calendar and make sure you're completing your work and your tests on time. All your grades will be in as you learn. We're on a 10-point scale. You can expect to spend between 8 and 15 hours a week in this class. Some days you might be done in an hour. Some days you might have to spend 3 or even 4. So keep that in mind as you're, working from one day to the next, that you don't want to wait and say all of a sudden, oh, it's Thursday, this is due, I've got to do everything, or try to cram everything in on the weekend. You want to do it like I've suggested on the calendar to keep you at a good pace. And I think that's about it that I need to go over with you. You can read through the rest of the syllabus on your own and go through these areas as you learn on your own and Hawks. And just as I said, feel free to shoot me an email if you have a question, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I look forward to a good semester, and I hope everyone stays safe and well, and let me know again if you have any problems. Thank you so much.